Heyo, Loro aka Megablitz. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a very unique deck based around Vikavolt. But I have to give a huge shout out to the person who actually provided the deck list for today's video. So huge shout out to thank you to Nadia. She comes to my local game store pretty much every week, and she kind of cooked up this Vikavolt deck pretty much on her own. There have been some other decks that are kind of doing something similar, but not in the same way that she has been doing it with this Vikavolt card. So thank you again for providing the deck list for me to use in today's video. Huge shout out to her. Thank you so much. But before we jump in to that deck list, I do have a quick announcement I have to make regarding upload scheduling and things of that nature. So the current schedule was Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I would upload between about 9 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the morning. So my new job, I have to be to work at 9 in the morning. I do work like a 9 to 5 type job now. So the scheduling is going to be changing. I am at work 40 hours a week or more, and I really want to focus on uploading good quality content over quantity. So I am going to be changing the upload schedule to Wednesdays and Sundays. I haven't quite decided if I want to upload earlier in the morning at like 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning, or have it upload later in the afternoon, in the evening per se, at like 6 or 7 o'clock. So I'm not too sure which one I really want to do for that, but I am going to be uploading on Wednesdays and Sundays. I am not going to be uploading on Fridays anymore. And if I do upload on Friday, it might just be like a quick update video, or maybe covering some like Pokebeach news type stuff or something like that. It might not even be on Friday. I might just upload a random video on like Tuesday or Monday or something. But Wednesdays and Sundays at either 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning, or 6 or 7 in the evening are going to be the new schedules. And this is just due to kind of my personal life and stuff going on. So thank you so much for all the understanding and just support of you guys when I made that life update video. It was really supported from a lot of you, just sending comments and direct messages and stuff to me, being like, absolutely totally understand, get it, glad you were connecting with us. So thank you so much. That really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. So now let's jump right in to that deck list. Alrighty, here we are at that deck list. Starting us off here with Vikavolt as the main attacker of this deck here. Vikavolt, a stage 2 base 160 HP. So very bulky single prize Pokemon here, but its attack circuit cannon is what we're looking for here. For 120 plus damage for 2 lightning energy, this attack does 80 more damage for each benched Charjabug. So one benched Charjabug, we're looking at 200. Another one, we're looking at 280. Another one after that, we're looking at what, 360? So 360 damage as long as we have 3 benched Charjabug. So definitely doable to get to that 360 damage, but 280 takes care of a lot of Pokemon in our current format. And on a single prize Pokemon, you can't really beat that. So we're playing 4 copies of that Vikavolt, 4 copies of Grubbin, 4 copies of Charjabug. But the nice thing about Charjabug here is it has 100 HP. So we don't really have to play Manaphy in the deck, because we don't have to worry about Moonlight Shuriken coming from Radiant Greninja or anything like that, because it's got 100 HP, Moonlight Shuriken only hitting for that 90 damage. So really nice to not have to worry about playing a Manaphy in this deck. Most of the time, sure, you might get like Moonlight Shuriken and then Lost Mind out or something, but that takes a lot to get to that point. So for our backup attackers here, we have Raikou V with ability Fleet Foot. If it's in the active spot, you draw an additional card. Lightning Rondo for 2 energy, 20 plus. It attacks 20 damage for each benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. And then, of course, we got Mew EX with its ability Restart. Once during your turn, you may draw up to 3 cards in your hand. Genome Hacking for 3 energy. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks. Use this attack as that attack. And, of course, it has a very nice free retreat cost, so it makes a great pivot option as well. So we're playing 4 electric generators, 12 lightning energy, kind of as our energy accelerator, really. That's how we're trying to get energies onto our Raikou and onto our Vikavolt, so we can hopefully start taking very quick and efficient KOs really early on in the game. And then, of course, we're playing just like 1 copy of Energy Switch, so we can move some of our basic energies around if we need to as well. And for our ace-spec of choice we are playing a Hyper Aroma. Search your deck for up to 3 stage 1 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So it's really nice when you pair that with that Charjabug, you'll be able to find 3 Charjabugs, hopefully evolve 3 Grubbin into Charjabugs and start going. Now, the reason we're not playing Rare Candy in this deck is because we don't really want to Rare Candy into Vikavolt. We want to go from Grubbin to Charjabug to that Vikavolt there. Plus, it kind of just clogs up the deck when playing that Rare Candy, going from, okay, Rare Candy, Grubbin into Vikavolt. It doesn't really quite make much sense. Think of like Gardevoir EX in that way. So for the full deck list here, we got 4 Grubbin, 4 Charjabug, 4 Vikavolt, 2 Raikou V, 1 Mew EX, 3 Arven, 2 Salvatore, 2 Boss, 2 Professor's Recharge, 2 Iono, 4 Electric Generator, 3 Nest Ball, 2 Buddy-Buddy Poffin, 2 Switch Cart, 1 Ultra Ball, 1 Energy Switch, 1 Super Rod, 1 Raikou Hyper Aroma, 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, 2 Bravery Charm, 1 Forest Seal Stone, 1 Beach Court, 12 basic lightning energies, and 2 double turbo energies. So now let's jump right in to that gameplay. Alrighty, here we are at that gameplay, at a coin flip here. Of course, we're picking tails as we always do. Unfortunately, though, we don't end up winning the coin flip there, sadly. So our opponent did win the coin flip. They're gonna like to go first or second. Now, quite honestly, we don't really care if they want to go first or second, because if we end up going second, then we just get to evolve Grubbins into Charjabugs a little bit faster. But if we end up going second, so if we end up going first, we get to evolve quickly into those Vikavolts and stuff. If we go second, then we can just hopefully Electric Generator into our Raikou V and start taking really early KOs. So we do get to see that our opponent did have to mulligan quite a bit of time. So we get to take 6 extra cards here, which does help us out significantly. However, not enough to the point to where it's like crazy. We kind of already had some of the stuff that we needed in our hand, being like Buddy-Buddy Poffin and Nest Ball and Electric Generator and stuff. So we didn't really need the extra 6 cards. It just is very helpful here, of course. And we are playing against that Iron Thorns control deck here, playing, of course, you got the Crushing Hammers. You're trying to just really punish your opponent for playing 2 prized Pokemon and really shutting off abilities, kind of playing like a Path to the Peak deck per se. So we're gonna Buddy-Buddy Poffin here, grab 2 Grubbin, and then of course we're gonna play our Arven here, do a quick little deck search, see what we're missing here. We're gonna grab ourselves that Forest Seal Stone, and then we're gonna be able to grab ourselves another Buddy-Buddy Poffin if we want, or Electric Generator here. I am going to pick the Hisuian Heavy Ball because I do realize that I am missing a Grubbin out of my prize card, so we're going to grab a Hisuian Heavy Ball, use it, get that Grubbin, Nest Ball, grab myself the Raikou V, attach the Forest Seal Stone to the Raikou here, and then I'm going to have access to that Star Alchemy. We're going to Electric Generator. We're going to whiff on the Generator, unfortunately, though, but we are going to have Beach Court, so we're going to play the Beach Court down. We are going to be able to attach a Lightning Energy to our Raikou V, and the reason I attached the Raikou and not the Grubbin is because I can Star Alchemy for a Generator, hopefully hit something off of that Generator, and then put some energies onto the Charjabug once I do evolve it here soon. So we are going to Star Alchemy here. We're going to grab ourselves the Electric Generator, and I am going to use it because I was like, oh, if I could just maybe even take an attack early with this Raikou, that would also be ideal, but unfortunately, we didn't get that done. So I am not going to retreat out of the Grubbin here, and the reason I don't retreat out of the Grubbin is because if it ends up KOing, if they end up KOing this Grubbin, then I can just Super Rod it back in the deck a little bit later. It's not too big of a deal, and getting to 230 HP for a KO is only going to take 3 bench Grubbin, which is not 2 bench Grubbin, which is not going to be too difficult to get to, especially with the hand we have currently. And if they end up putting that Bravery Charm or anything on it, it's still at 280, which we still only need 2 Charjabug for to be able to KO with our Vikavolt. So they're going to be able to find an energy to that Iron Thorns, be able to attach the Future Booster Energy Capsule to that Iron Thorns here. So they are going to be able to take a KO on our Grubbin, unfortunately, this turn. So what we're hoping for is they don't end up pulling up our Raikou here and then taking a good 140 damage attack onto that Raikou, because it's going to put me in a position where I am going to have to retreat out of it and kind of hopefully have to save the Raikou a little bit. But they are going to take that KO on that Grubbin here, moving that Lightning Energy to the other Iron Thorn ZX. I am going to put up the Raikou V here, and the reason I put up the Raikou is because I am in a position where I hopefully could get some chip damage in to this Iron Thorns at the very least. So we are going to be able to evolve that Grubbin into Charjabug here. We're going to be able to attach Bravery Charm to something, which I thought I was going to attach to Grubbin, but I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense because I'm going to evolve it. So we are going to attach the Lightning Energy for turn to the Raikou here, play the Iono, just to kind of get some hand disruption going, try to get us a better hand here. So we are going to be able to find ourselves into 2 Charjabug here, Mew EX, Raikou, Buddy-Buddy, and a Lightning Energy. So I'm going to evolve both those Grubbins into Charjabugs, play the Buddy-Buddy Poffin just to thin it out of the hand here. And then I am also in a position where I could bench the Raikou V here to do more damage. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to bench that Raikou to do 140 damage to that Iron Thorns EX. And now, plus benching that Raikou V puts me in a position where they are going to probably use some hand disruption here. And when they do, I'm not going to have any more cards in my hand or more cards in my deck afterwards to kind of make my chances worse to getting a card that I would want. So they are just going to use that Volt Cyclone for 140 damage here onto our Raikou V. And now I'm in a position where I'm like, okay, I will be able to take a KO with this Raikou on that Iron Thorns this turn. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Put the Bravery Charm on the Mew EX, and then attach the energy to the Charjabug here, take a KO on that Iron Thorns EX to take 2 prize cards. We're at a 4-5 split here. I get a Bravery Charm and a Lightning Energy off of my prize cards. The unfortunate part is I can't Fleet Foot and I can't use my Restart ability just because of the deck that my opponent is playing. But not to worry, we got this in the bag. So we are going to get judged here, unfortunately, getting 3 Lightning Energies and an Arven off of that judge. They are going to use that Crushing Hammer. They are going to hit heads off that Crushing Hammer, removing the energy from the Charjabug, and going to be able to take a KO on our Raikou V. So removing our energy from our Charjabug, which was really helpful for them, and being able to take a 2 prize knockout, putting us at a 4-3 split. So we're going to put up that Mew EX for that free pivot option. We do end up top decking here our Vikavolt. So that was very helpful. We're going to attach a Lightning Energy to that Vikavolt here, and then I'm in a position where I'm like, okay, I can get an Electric Generator. We'll grab Bravery Charm, hopefully hit an energy off of this Electric Generator. So we're going to hit 1 Lightning Energy off of that generator, attach the Bravery Charm to the Raikou, retreat, and then Circuit Cannon for 280 damage, taking 2 more prize cards, putting us at a 2-3 split, getting Boss's Orders and Hisuian Heavy Ball off of our prize cards. So now I'm in a position where they pretty much have to KO this Vikavolt this turn, or I pretty much just win the following turn. And our opponent doesn't have a way to come back to win the game here, even after all the disruption and after taking a prize lead. That Vikavolt really just ended up closing out that game for us, being able to get to that 280 damage and taking 2 prize cards. A very powerful single prize deck, very useful into decks like Lugia, Dragapult, and things like that as well. So let's jump right in to that outro. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for today's video. Once again, huge shout out and thank you to Nadia for providing the deck list. I'm gonna put the deck list that I played in today's video in the description below, so you guys want to try it out for yourself, you'll be able to. And once again, thank you so much for all of your guys' support through my life-changing journey that I have had over the last month or two, and for always supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. So you guys enjoyed the content I've been making so far here on the channel, don't forget to leave a like, smash the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!